Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl RB, and that stands for us. But similar for those who are new here, this channel is about lifestyle and film related content. Of course, we're doing a sit down. As you've seen in the title, I'm going to talk about my weight loss journey, how I lost all the weight I did. Because a lot of people who see me right now cannot believe when I tell them that I used to be fat, I've ever been fat. People cannot see that being me because of how I look like right now. But I used to be fat, and I'm here to share my story and how I did what I did or what happened, because I don't think all of us have the same story of like, yeah, I worked out so hard, I went on diet, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to give you that BS because that would be a lie. Or maybe there's some truth to it. I did not know. Just sit down and listen. From my childhood, I was small. I was born like literally so small. I started gaining weight in high school. I was in the single school for my ordinary level, Trinity College Nabingo, all girls school, Catholic founded, blah blah blah. So I used to do sports when I was in primary school, but when I went to secondary, I didn't get. When I went to high school, I didn't get a sport that I would, something held me back. I didn't participate in any sports. So I don't know if it's done to schools abroad, or because my audience is not only Uganda, so I don't know if you can relate to this. But us here, every holiday, every break you get, term break you get at home, coming back for another term, you have to come back with a medical form filled. So I was in S2. I go to the hospital, enter my grade A to do my what? My body checkup, as usual. School is around the corner. I have to get tested. I have to get checked up. Fill that form. I don't remember the doctor's name. I was 14. I'm sure I was like 4'11 or 4. I was really short. I'm not tall. I'm not a tall person. So imagine how I was when I was 14. And I was 65 kilograms. So the doctor looked at me and he told me, Rose Basemera, if you keep on like this, you will not live to see the age of 20. When I think about it, I wonder, wasn't it rude to a young girl? That was too rude. Like when he told me that, okay, because I become chubby. When he told me that, something resonated in me. I didn't know what, but I was like, I have to do something. For real. I did not know it was like that pill. Because they always tell you if you want to lose weight. It's not about working hard or eating something. If this is not, with you, then all those things might not work. You have to first want it really bad, like to don't lie to yourself and be like, this is what I want. And then if your brain follows suit, the body will too. So it was just my method. I was like, this has to change. So the next year I joined the basketball team of my school. From there, of course, I dropped. I think I was like in 53 kilograms there, stuff like that. I'm not sure. I didn't check myself often, honestly, but I know I dropped a few pounds. So 2 years passed by. I got to A level. I changed schools. I got to a Miss school. I got to St. Mary's Tende and I was playing basketball there as well. So Nabigo, they never used to put too much emphasis on sports. So I never used to work out that hard. It was simple workout, you know, nothing much. So, but I'd lost weight. I come to Tende where they are serious with sports. So here, there's no excuse of me losing weight because they don't want me to lose weight. They want me to gain muscle. So in Chitende, they feed you and you work out. You really do work out, guys. I'm not talking about simple things. Serious working out. So here comes this girl, me. Remember, I'm not a tall person. Actually, I was in S5, but on the team, I was the shortest. Even someone who was in S1 was taller than me. I was the shortest on the team. So imagine I was short and mugged. My shoulders were like this. Hey, they made us work out. My calves, like these Disney things here, was hard, solid, because of knee highs on the hill, backpedaling on the hill, running on the hill, like things people do on the flat land, we do going uphill for more impact. Board taps to jumping there, like So I wouldn't say I was fat, but I would say I was mugged. I was muscular. So when I put on like a tight shirt or sweater, you'd really see my shoulders. I was in that shape of here it was, and then here I'm small. Hmm. So I moved from I was fat in 2 years back. I lost weight and now I gained muscle. So throughout my S5 S6 I was mugged. So I know from that school, you know how after waiting to go to university, you rest. I was going to Bakera, you rest for like 8 months. I was scared. I was like, okay, I'm not going to work out as hard as I worked in Chitende. There's no way I can do that on my own without someone pushing me. So in my head, I was like, I'm going to lose the muscle and I'm going to gain weight. In my head, I was like, I was going to gain weight. So I put up a plan after I come home. Every day I'll be jogging from here, where I say from Katabi, to like Baita, and that's like I don't know what distance is it. I'll calculate it and put it somewhere here. I did that once. I couldn't do it. Number one, I hated waking up early in the morning, and it was doing stuff alone, like exercise alone. It's harder than when you're in a group of people. Like when you're 12 or 18, it's easier. But when you're alone, these roads, my friend, one day I stopped. I was so scared that I was going to to gain weight. So in my head, I had to think of like, I don't want to gain weight. It was in my head, I don't want to gain weight. I didn't do anything much. Of course, I would go play. I go for pickup on court, but I wouldn't do any other exercises. Trust me, I wouldn't do any other exercises. I would go in the evening to play pickup. For those who are not familiar with that word, is like how you go. I play basketball. I go to the basketball court and you just play with people for fun. Not serious competitive stuff. You just go and pick up. That's like simple playing with other people. So most times, because I did a video from the mall to the court from home, so I always walk from here to there, just like a warm up to court, and then play, cool down, blah blah blah, come back home. And I wouldn't even go every day, but somehow I started losing weight. I started losing weight naturally. I think it was my that don't gain weight, don't gain weight, lose, don't gain weight. I think that was what was happening in my head, because to be honest, I didn't lose my weight because I joined a certain fitness program or I changed my way of eating, because I have a high metabolism rate. I eat food for over 2.5 people with my size, but it all get digested or it gets excreted. I don't know. So I'm not going to lie that I lost weight from working out so hard or dieting. No, I just changed my mindset and it did everything. So, of course, joining campus, I joined a team at the university. I was playing. So, in my room, because just losing weight was not enough for me, I wanted to have like to be fit but not mugged, to be fit but not, muscular, that batch of being muscular. I wanted a few places, mainly my stomach. So of course, after working out on court, what I did for my stomach is come to my room at hostel and do ab workouts, crunches, sit-ups, planks. You know what I'm talking about. I used to work out for 30 minutes every evening before sleeping and every morning before going out, before even taking a shower. I'd get off the bed, go down, do that for my abs, and I did get abs. And I also do for my legs here, thighs. I'll do, what are those things? Squats with weights. I don't own weights, so I would get like a jerry can and put some water, like a 2 liter jerry can, 2.5, 4 liter, 4 liter jerry can, yeah, and use that as weights to balance out. And that's what I did to get my body what I look like right now. I injured my back. I couldn't exercise, do anything at all. I was literally bedridden. I was still scared that I was going to gain weight. I've not played since 2019. This is how I look like. Literally, this is how I am. I sleep most of the time. I sleep a lot. I sleep for like 12 hours. I eat a lot. I barely move out at all. I'm not gained anything. So the only advice I'm going to give about weight loss or anything, don't go Don't do it if it's not for you. That I'm going to tell. Don't do it if it's not for you. Don't do it for someone else because it will not work. Immediately, you don't have this mindset that I want this. If you do how many exercises, you will not. Or you choose to diet how you will do it. But if this is with you, you won't even know when you lost that weight you're going to lose. But you just be like, let me just do it. But when you don't want, deep inside, you can't fool your own self. You might tell other people, yes, I want this, but your brain knows you don't want. Before you convince other people, convince yourself. Set your mind right. Then you come and tell me the results after like 2 months. Someone works out for a whole year, no change. It's not because you're not working out. You just not, your body and mind are not at par. And if this is not with my friend, don't waste anyone's time, because if you don't want it, don't do it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm Iniga Rose Basira. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.
All on the first day.